Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of your Shoegaze Sundays weekly update. I'm your host, Brenna, and I'm excited to share some new releases as well as a wonderful classic track that hit a anniversary mark this week. But first and foremost, please go ahead and like, subscribe, do all of those good things. Click that bell so you're getting notifications of new episodes. Other than doing our fun weekly updates, we do special episodes. We recently did a drunk history episode that was a lot of fun, as well as a top tracks of 2019. So I like to highlight certain areas, certain specific special episodes throughout the year too. And there should be one of those coming up shortly here when we hit episode 40. So be on watch for that. But back to this week and the newer tracks we have. I do have two new releases from some old favorites that come from the UK, as well as a brand new up-and-coming act that's kind of holding down that Shoegaze label and has a fun hybrid sound from Seattle, Washington. So let's start off with my first track that I have for you. Daniel Land has some new material coming out. He has a couple tracks you can stream, available on Bandcamp. He is just one of the wonderful forerunners of that just relaxed, calming dream pop sound. So I have for you the track White Chalk from Daniel Land.
It's slow, tender, the home fires burn. I swear, winter's gone.
So next up, I have a track for you out of Seattle, Washington. This is the Shoegaze band Glycerin. They were recently interviewed by, I believe, Nylon to talk about the new video release for this track, which is entitled Nothing Lasts. And when they asked to describe their sound, they said, quote, "It's as if Courtney Love had let down her defenses to hold hands with a sad android underwater." I don't know what all that means or if I agree with that, with the sound that they're projecting. However, it is big, buzzy, hybrid glitch gaze. I absolutely love it. Check out Nothing Lasts by Glycerin. So next up, I have a track from you from the almighty Space Echo. I have featured them before on the show. And again, Dean Garcia was a founding member of Curve and now makes music with his daughter, Rose Berlin. They're continuously just dropping a new EP, a new project, and I'm always happy to have new spacey, dreamy, kind of trip-hoppy dream pop sounds from Space Echo. So I've selected the track All in Time for you to enjoy. Check it out. So for this week's classic track, I'm excited to share with you one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite albums, though this album is a little bit divisive. Slowdive hit their 25th anniversary mark with the release of Pygmalion. This record is essentially what kind of led Alan McGee to drop them from creation because it was such a flop. It is a little bit different and difficult to listen to at times. It's very sparse, it's very obtuse, but I love it. It's lush, it's beautiful, it has some great tracks. Many people really, really enjoy this, and it did turn into kind of, though it was critically panned and didn't do well when it came out, it is now heralded as a very, very important album. Blue Skied and Clear is probably my favorite track from this album, but I went with the track Rutti for you to have a sample of. So give this a listen, and definitely if you have time to stream this, buy this, check this out in any way, Pygmalion is such an influential, important album in the shoegaze history. So give it a listen, check out and buy it this week if you get a chance. So that's our show for the week. Thanks so much for checking in. I'm pretty sure next week I'm going to feature a new release from essentially a shoegaze supergroup. So that's going to be interesting. They're coming out of St. Marie Records, so be on watch for that next week, as well as how I'll keep continuing to dig for some new fresh releases for you. Thank you as always for tuning in, and shoegaze on.